Hey everybody, so today's Monday. That means it's time for family movie night. And this week I was just so running out of time that I didn't have a chance to watch one of the movies that I had planned. I get to go to the TCM Classics series this week, and I saw To Kill a Mockingbird on the big screen. And that was a really incredible experience. If you're not a member of the TCM backlot, I really recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It's fun to get together with the movie buffs, and you get the tickets to all the classics, and it's just a fun experience, and it's not too expensive. And so I recommend TCM Backlot. And it was such a treat to get to see To Kill a Mockingbird on the big screen. I think it is one of the best book to movie adaptations that has ever been done. I think that the book is one of the best books ever written. I love the character of Atticus. In fact, I did an entire character profile of Atticus over on my blog that I think that you will find interesting. I think Gregory Peck was such a wonderful choice as Atticus. I mean, he's somebody who is going up against a lost cause, and he knows it, but he knows that it's the right thing to do, and so he does it despite the risks. And he's such an honorable man. He's such a good man, and I think that there's so many iconic scenes in this movie. I especially, love anything with the trial, and you see Jem's face when the outcome of the trial, and you just can't understand it. It's so moving getting that perspective from a child. And when the Reverend says, "Stand up, Scout, your father is walking," like that is such a beautiful moment. And I feel like now if they made this movie, it would be like, oh, it's a white savior, Atticus, he's saving everybody and whatever. But like, it's accurate to that time. That's the situation. Like, they did need people who are willing to stand up for them. And he gives his speech about how wrong it is for people to assume that Black people are criminals, they can't be trusted, all of this stuff, and to without one shred of evidence to convict Tom Robinson just because he's Black, and that's it. And it's devastating and moving, and it's just so well done. And so many little scenes, like when the guys come to lynch him, and Scout is there, and Scout says to Mr. Cunningham, I know your boy Walter, and that gets him out of doing what he's doing, because when we're in the mob of, believe me, I know the last week and a half, I know what mob mentality will make you do and make you say. And you see the look on Mr. Cunningham's face when he realizes what he's done. And I think it's really, really, really good. And I think the three child actors for Dill and Jem and Scout are phenomenal. They did such a great job. I think that was the only role that they did, and it was just so wonderful. And I think it's valuable having the movie from that perspective, because the whole message, it would just be sort of a bland courtroom drama, which we've seen many times before. But because we have the added layer of Boo Radley, played by Robert Duvall in his debut role, and he's incredible, and the kids being scared of Boo Radley, but really he's the one who ends up saving them in the end. And the whole element of that it would be a crime to kill Mockingbird, and that Boo is the Mockingbird. I think that gives a whole nother level to the film that it wouldn't have to the story if it was just a courtroom drama. I think you get to know Atticus so much better, by getting to know his children, and also you just get to have this added layer of what goodness is. Goodness sometimes is big and kind of triumphant, like Atticus in his way, and eloquent. And then it's also sometimes quiet and hidden, like Boo Radley. And if you didn't have that added element, then it would be so much weaker. And I just love the filming of it. I love the fact it's in black and white. I think it's beautiful. I love the music by Elmer Bernstein. It's so perfect. I really have almost no flaw with the movie. I think it's just phenomenal, and one of my all-time favorites. So there you go, To Kill a Mockingbird. I think everybody should see it. If you can see it on the big screen, you definitely should. And it's a great movie to watch with your family and talk about the various themes about how we treat people and what they actually mean by the idea of don't kill Mockingbird, what that means. And so I definitely recommend reading the book as a family, but then also watching the movie and talking about it. So that is my suggestion for today. Let me know what you think of To Kill a Mockingbird, both book and movie, in the comments section. And thanks so much. And please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.